go. All right, for this match we got Project J, player 1 versus Lord Beerus, player 2 on the right over there. I'm Pokehero.
And I am AMB Bakery.
And this is loser semis of top 4 of the Road to CEO 2019 tournament. Loser gets 4th. Winner guaranteed at least 3rd, and we'll play in the losers finals match. All right, we're getting right into again. Robo's room again.
Yeah. So yeah, Robo's room, just like one of the winners semi sets. I like that little jump at the beginning there, just waiting to acro cancel, and immediately just like
Rain
3
down
spiders.
Double
Yes.
sniper.
And Beerus is just like content to just like keep hitting sniper. And
bees.
yeah, don't try to win the trade war versus Bear. Jesus.
And just like that, Project's at 85 health on his first Robo.
This is the Unga Bunga like
Yeah,
build of this game.
For real.
You're just seeing this. Just no, he actually should have just pressed Hornet there. That would have killed. That actually 100% would have killed, especially on Shrike. That would have killed. The sheer health.
I find it interesting that they actually went to this.
This match is likely going to be over very soon. I almost like am getting ready to talk about like the after the fact, just because like it just happens so fast, right?
Okay, all right. I was like, I thought for a second Project was coming back, but no.
Okay, so please let me get my thoughts in line here. All right.
After you.
All right, so that right there. So Robo's room, right? Really tight space. You can just get whiff punished really easily, just anytime. So Hornet thrives in an environment where you don't have a lot of room to run, especially Bear. Like, right? So Bear has 1 dash. Robo's room is a small stage.
Yes.
Robo's room, like, suddenly Bear becomes a lot better when he can cross the stage like pretty easily, right?
Yeah, because metal grapplers have good pretty much all stats except for movement, and their movement doesn't really matter too much on the smaller stages in the game, which is why B-Bear, for example, runs so well on Robo's room.
And so the Bear metal grapplers are about the only thing in the game that won't just get instantly down by needle.
Yeah,
so there's very few things. A lot of things will just get like maybe like two or 3 hit by like needle projectiles and down. Like it takes, I'm pretty sure, more than 3 needles to down a metal grappler. They're hard to tranquilize.
And we're going to the opposite side. We're going to a larger stage now. We're going to practice. Practice stage is fairly open, has some obstacles in the middle, but overall the walls are pretty lenient, allow you to kind of mess around what you want. Project looks like he's switching to a Seeker build, Ion.
Yeah, more of a keep away build. I don't think he. So he's stopped using the Little Raider that he was using in his run so far.
I think he realized he wasn't gonna go far against the big heavy hitters that Beerus is running.
Yeah, he wants. I think he's making the right call here. Just let's try and see what we can do to stay away. And all right, yeah, there we go. Use your sideways run to beat Sniper. That's the key, is just don't head in a straight line. Oh, and he gets a slide.
And good.
That's very nice.
Shot. Good charge.
Yeah. He gets a hit a few times, but wins the trade. Oh, and he's just not letting up. Oh, and there's just 3 mistakes.
The triple sniper.
Yeah, so that's one of the bad things about Bear in that matchup, right? Is like most Robos will get like 2 hit by Sniper before they're downed. Aerial Beauties and Little Raiders will get like 1 shot.
Yes.
I think Little Raiders or Lightning Sky as well.
Poor gunshot there by Beerus.
He's getting
heavily for it.
He's really
this match.
Yeah, he's really gun happy. I mean, like, you could see it last match too, but it just worked out in his favor just because, I mean, the quarters were closer, and he just just the trades were just working in his favor just way more, right? Like Needle just wasn't doing enough damage in the trades compared to.
Yeah, Beerus definitely needs to use this this big head model to kind of keep away some. He's got to burn some clock right now. Even if he obviously doesn't time him out with 100 seconds left, he was just going way too much, and Project was proving to himself that he was able to win those important trades because he had enough room to move around the shots for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Deploys some bombs and pods from his bear before switching. Drops a couple spiders in the corner. Project runs to that corner for some reason, but doesn't get hit by him. So that's nice.
Acro down
for him.
So Acro can cancel and give you that boost to start. Oh my goodness! What a
it just happens so fast.
And that's the power of that B-Bear build. It just
I wish I could rewind that.
Instantly will hit you down.
Oh yeah, that was actually a pretty smart play from Beerus. Switching from that big head, right? And then just like that dash in, right? Just like Project wasn't ready for it. And
it was
very
smart, yeah.
The instant turnaround of the match. That is why you run B-Bear.
Getting that type of damage output is just unrivaled, really. When you hit that close ranged bees, it's just like instantly at least 180 damage. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and just like the other advantage too is like, so bees like can chase really well, but only kind of like horizontally.
Yeah, they don't
for,
have good vertically tracking. They don't vertically tracked.
But for like a decent homing gun, right? Like so stuff with homing rounds, as long as you're not getting downed, and especially stuff that travels like the Hornet travels like kind of slow, right? I mean, you don't really want to fire it too far away.
Yeah.
But again, we go into diamond fences, so that's the corner stage. Every stage is just like, or every corner you have a little wall. It can work out really well for you or really badly for you, but at least one Robo out of these four won't care. And he tries to get for like the
he misses his gun input. Maybe was he still in ending lag? I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I think.
Shoot.
Yeah, he was. Well, I mean, he just so I think in both of those cases he just got really. He's going for the just the dash and shoot, right? Yeah. But he got kind of just hit out of a sniper for his troubles, which is funny because sniper actually has a little bit of like before shot lag, like it takes a little bit of wind up. Which is why ground sniper is like actually really good. You're like a lot of these like really crucial shots that Project J is making are like these slide sniper shots where it's like so he misses one there.
Yeah, you don't move a whole lot after. You don't move a whole lot when you shoot it, but that little change of position can be a big deal in just getting out of the way of stuff.
It's the way he can actually win the mirror versus.
And that bomb doesn't connect. Beerus lives with just over 30 HP left on that second Robo, but Beerus not in a great position.
Wow, and Project J just goes for the little bomber run right in his face.
Yeah, the flyby Ion. It's kind of an interesting strat to use for because Ion.
Project's in that really dangerous spot again. Like he can just get hit by stray bombs. Like I think. Oh, he's so close.
The 7 HP change. If one more of that shot had hit, if any of those pods had hit him, that would have been the set. Unbelievable. Project hangs on by the skin of his teeth. Genius charge there. He panic tagged. Great charge though.
Yeah, that is essentially a wake up deep, right? But I mean, in that situation, it's still a punish though, right? Because Hornet has a lot of end lag. He doesn't have acro to cancel it. Yeah, so
it was a good awareness play. It was a good awareness play because he could have just changed and shot. He could have just shot his gun. Yeah. But the charge was just so much more than that. It got him out of every possible situation because he won because of it.
Yep. Yeah, just that's one of the key things you got to do. Take advantage of every opportunity you get, like any stray bomb hits, any mistake that your opponent makes, like getting way too close, like being in a range that they shouldn't be. Like you got to be thinking ahead, and just a really big clean mistake like that. And the thing is, like, it almost wasn't a mistake is the thing, right? Like he was downed and he almost died. He was like just like
Yeah.
any amount of damage he may have
Anything.
taken early in the
Anything.
match, anything, yeah, would have touched him. All right,
It's
so he switches to homing star.
it's
This is
important to
sniper.
mention. It's important to mention that usually, when you're watching a match, you don't normally specify any big pods or bomb hits. Usually they're not noteworthy enough in themselves. But part of the reason so many people run Spider G is because you can have 3 of them and they're so omnipresent. When you are spamming bombs and pods, excuse me, and you're doing that, all that chip damage adds up in situations like that. You know, who's alive with 7 HP? So it's just kind of important to keep in
I
mind.
love that little round start there. Like he just deploys 3 spiders underneath himself, and he's just hitting the and he gets the the down
Ion.
cancel. So sad, yeah. Ion is prone to do that just because those 2 shots.
It's like
And,
stun, but it's obviously longer range and not quite as encompassing. Stun is like a lot shorter, is like knuckle gun if you see, and that's right up in your face. Homing Star though covers a lot of space. Really, really good on No Man's Land. Probably one of the best guns on this stage. Definitely a smart change. He does not hit the melee range bees. He thought he was going to hit the Hornet range. He thought he was going to knock him out with those bees. That was such a quick match. Oh my goodness.
yeah,
I had hardly
so
any time to talk about it.
yeah, it's just so a lot of the things that were happening are just like Beerus kind of has like this like habit that we've seen kind of over like the course of the set. Is just like especially on No Man's Land, it's really tempting to just like shoot your gun like a lot, right? And he has 2 really like beefy robos, a funky big head and a metal grappler. But even though he's got like theoretically like a better set, right? Like he's giving his opponent more opportunities to punish with sniper, and that's one of the big strengths of sniper on robos that don't get down as easily, is that you get hit that once, right, and you get knocked down. And if you try to shoot again, you're just going to get hit again, probably for more damage than your opponent.
I'm going to Loco.
Yeah.
So Loco's a little bit of an interesting stage. Going back to Sniper on the Dower Head.
Yeah, I think Beerus. I think he knows.
I think the homing star
that
was
he's
just because of No Man's Land. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Little Loco, a little bit smaller than your normal run-of-the-mill stage, and it also has this train that moves around, a moving wall around it. It could be good or bad depending on what you value. When you're an air robo, it kind of doesn't mean as much to you, but we'll see how, in fact, that Project plays around it, and a great shot there to take it out of the corner.
Project is just like getting these proper, like he's just putting a spider out, right, just like right in front of him, and it hits the dash in from the metal grappler, right, and just all right. So they have a little trade war there, and it doesn't work in his favor.
Yeah, if you
maybe
shoot
probably
second,
should have dashed out.
if you
but,
shoot second in a sniper war, you're not gonna win.
yeah, just every time.
It's
And
back in the air.
funky, and especially with like Dowerhead's like defense, right? It's just like you're actually definitely losing that trade war.
Oh yeah, unless they're already like crazy low on down anyways. Project though, even though on the slightly smaller stage, he's keeping his space super well. Beerus is having a really hard time to encroach Project in these corners and behind walls and whatnot.
Yeah, so he's just been playing like a really good just like there's no reason to go in right now.
It's keep away, and Project's playing it to a dime.
Oh, I mean now he can just win the set because he's definitely mashing change right there. So frame perfect change, but
Oh
just
my goodness, and the bomb.
That was just like landing crescent bomb just so fast.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, in a reverse
right
3-0 by Project, and he was down to 7 HP on one of his robos game 3. What a comeback from Project.
He was like, I'm not going to lose to this.
Unbelievable. That was impressive. Wow. And to be fair, Beerus did kind of steal game 2. He did kind of steal game 2. But
yeah, there's some depth, yeah, like that. Man,
wow,
that just
a reverse 3-0.
Yeah,
Goodness,
Project earned the hell out of that one.
And game 1 was so convincing. Beerus took it pretty dominantly, you know. So
Right. But I think just going he's Project Day. We said in his set
Zach,
with Zach that his strike footsies are incredible, right? But I think he just chose like for the player matchup, he wanted to use Seeker Ion, right? And
yeah,
especially like versus Sniper, so he's just kind of constantly moving like in usually a not a straight line direction. He's got yeah, I think the switch ups helped a lot, and like his just the adaptation by Project over the course of the set.
yeah. I mean, Project was doomed to lose when he picked Shrike against Beerus on Robos. Like it wasn't going to end well for him, and he got kind of manhandled. But Project J, again, like you said, very adaptive. He understood what he had to do. He went for the runaway Ion build, and uh, in
Yeah, I think
games 4 and 5 were pretty convincing for him.
yeah, he just got every punish like this. Well, even like the sniper punishes, right? Like
Yeah,
the
good point. Good point. It wasn't just the
he
Ion.
like that. I think that was the major adaptation is he just didn't let Bear get in on him, right?
That's a good point.
Just
If you keep
like
Bear out, it's harder for any real damage output to come.
and Beerus was just like running his head against a wall. Some of those matches were really fast because he just lost like 300 HP because he was playing Bear. He got hit by 3 sniper shots and he's like down to like 211.
I think
Like
he was maybe trying to muscle his way through some stuff that he shouldn't have. With metal grapplers, you can do that, and even with funky big heads to a degree.
sometimes, but like again, it's like knowing when it's worth it, right? And I think he
For
got
sure.
really really greedy and eager. Like and to be fair, you're playing B Bear, yeah. I mean, you saw what happened in game 1 and 2.
Him
You want that to happen
being
again.
greedy is how he won game 2. So there is obviously some trade-offs because again,
Indeed.
the damage output with Hornet is absurd. So it makes sense sometimes, but some of the gambles you win, some of them you lose. Well, do you have any parting thoughts on this set? Anything you want to say?
I'm looking forward to how Project plays like going forward. I mean, good stuff to Beerus, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
like
again, Beerus, a newer player as of I think like December last year is when he started playing, and pretty impressive showing, all things considered. Top 4 at
yeah,
the biggest
we
net play
play a
tournament
lot.
this year. Yeah, so go Texas.
All
All right,
right,
I think that's it for us. So until next
peace out,
time.
y'all.